Now, of course, we all know Law Order Special Victims Unit SVU has been one of the hottest TV shows on network television for roughly the last 21, 22 years. But we also have a brand new show to coincide with SVU, and that's Law Order Organized Crime, featuring the one and only Chris Minoli. That's right, Elliot Stabler, he's back. But SVU just wrapped up filming season 22, and the final episode is done. It's in the can. So let's talk about all the possible rumors and the questions. I know I have questions. You have questions. Y'all got questions. I know y'all got questions too. So let's talk about the questions and the rumors that we could possibly expect from the final episode of season 22 of Law & Order SVU. Law & Order Organized Crime. Full disclosure, this is a moment. Full disclosure. Organized Crime, Law & Order Organized Crime, starring Chris Maloney, Elliot Stabler. This is probably one of the best shows on network TV right now. You know, we're not going to count streaming and things of that nature, but this show is absolutely everything and more what I thought it would be. Not only does it have a very diverse cast, but it's also it's sucking me in and reeling me in every week. I think the crime family that is featured in the TV show is very intriguing. The villain in the show, Richard Wheatley, who's played by Dylan McDermott, I think is absolutely captivating. I just love the show. I can't say enough about it. It comes on NBC on Thursday nights following SVU. At 10 p.m. I think you should definitely check it out. It has a certain flair to it. It's not your usual Law and Order kind of a show. It's more upbeat. Believe it or not, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but the show actually has taken a couple of pointers from the Starz show, Power. I see quite a bit of power sprinkled in the show with the nightclub and things of that nature, the African-American, cast, some of the African-American cast, Richard Wheatley's sons and his son. So I kind of get Power vibes a little bit, not all the way, just a little bit. I kind of get Power vibes from Law and Order Organized Crime. But anyway, back to SVU. Yeah, so they wrapped up filming. They're getting ready to have the big crossover episode that's going to be coming up soon on Thursday, May 13th. So I'm looking forward to that. It's just going to be excellent. There's so much coming up. We have a lot of questions. Some of the questions are the biggest question I think everybody wants to know. Will we finally see Olivia Benson, hook up with Elliot Stabler in some form or fashion, some kind of way? In a way, I look forward to that if it happens. In a way, I wouldn't be upset if it didn't happen because their chemistry as partners is just so strong. It would kind of be a little bit of a cheap gimmick to have them hook up per se. Even though, don't get me wrong, I'm totally here for it. I'm totally here for an Olivia Benson, Elliot Stabler, encounter, should I say, relations in kind of way. I'm here for it, but I won't be mad if it doesn't happen. I'm gonna still love them, not romantically getting involved. But as he said in the last episode, I love you. But he was basically saying that to his whole family, but we all took that as he loved Olivia Benson. So let's see what happens. So yeah, a lot of questions. Will they hook up? What's going to happen between Amanda Rollins and Dominic Carusi? Will they hook up? Finally. So it's a lot of questions going on. Now, from the picture that Mariska took on Instagram, she said that she's shooting the last scene. And as you can see in this pic, she's all dressed up. She's looking nice, looking very attractive in the picture, looking very, very good. So I'm assuming now, and from what some of the things that I've kind of put together two and two, and she said that she's doing the last scene with Stabler, I'm assuming that they might be meeting up at a place to where they're real dressed up. Maybe are her and Stabler out for some kind of dinner, a romantic dinner or something like that? Nah, see, I think what's going to happen, we all know that Ice-T's character, Finn, has announced his engagement. I think what's going to happen in the last episode is that we will see a wedding for Finn and his fiance, and Stabler and Benson will be there, of course, in some form or fashion, kind of talking and intermingling and things of that nature. So I do think that's one of the big, now that's a rumor, you can count that as a rumor, that Finn's wedding might possibly be happening in the last episode. That's a rumor that I think might happen, and we might just see that. And I think it's long overdue because Ice-T has been, his character Finn has been single on the show for like 20 years. Like, we haven't seen him with a lady maybe once or something like that, but nothing too serious. So it's good that Finn is finally tying a knot and getting married. So yeah, that's what to look for. Look for a possible Finn wedding, and look for all the other things I talked about. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun time to be a Law and Order fan, a Special Victims Unit fan, or Law and Order Organized Crime fan. Yeah, so just make sure you check for it, and I will definitely be locked. You already know that. Peace, one love. I'll check y'all soon.